All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. If you need a roof, make sure you call Ireland Contracting. Give us a call right now on the Borders and Borders hotline, 412-575-2600. We have a couple lines open right now. Penguins were up 2-1 when the show started. Now they're down 3-2. Dallas has scored 2 goals at the beginning of the third period. All right, let's get out to the phone lines. We got Frank out in Bethel. What's up, Frank?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Excellent. So I was wondering a little bit about the Penguins' resurgence, that they really sort of turned it around from the beginning of the season. I was wondering if you guys thought they learned anything from Amanda Kessel or Sid Crosby's sister, the Olympians, because, frankly, they've been disappointing until the Olympics started. What do you think?
I don't think they learned anything from them, Paul. I just think that it's a long season, and this team has the MO of in the second half. So, I mean, I just think it's just, they season for them, and they just turn it on, and it's unique. They've done it the last 2 years, and now I look back to the beginning of January, and they're the second best team in the NHL in 2018, 4 points back of Boston. But Dallas is right up there with the Penguins, 1 less point. So I don't think Amanda Kessel has anything to do with the Penguins.
Dallas has more points than the Penguins.
But I'm saying it to be in 2018, since January 1st.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, I just don't even know what the question is. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next call. I mean,
all right, Bob. Clearfield. How you doing, Bob? Bob, you there?
Hi,
Bob.
gentlemen.
Bob,
thank you
what's
for
up?
taking my call. With pitchers and catchers reporting next week, I see something that may be kind of interesting. Everybody is always unhappy with the way Nutting's excessive economization when it comes to running his franchise. Yet look at the free agent situation. It seems like owners now are no longer willing to whip out the checkbooks and work up $100 million plus hairball for players who, most of them, free agents, and most of them are on the wrong side of 30. So could we actually see a trend developing here where owners are just going to put out the best talent that they think is capable of filling up seats, and if they're able to win championships, that's just icing on the cake. So I don't know if there's a trend spotting here beginning to develop here or not, but I'd like to hear you guys' comments.
Bob, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, it could be a trend. I think it's a good move, honestly, with none of the free agents, big-time free agents signing. No one wants to overpay for guys. And
yeah, I think they learned their lesson by giving out all those 10-year deals, that were ridiculous 10-year. I mean, the Albert Pujols deal, for instance. Are they getting their money out of that? I mean, I think that they've learned their lesson. The problem is, if I'm the MLB, Major League Baseball Players Association, and I'm the rich teams, I'm upset that guys like Bob Nutting are like stocking away their money instead of paying money to put into their payrolls.
Yeah.
And it's the thing, and the thing about it is, it's kind of like, I have to give you luxury tax money.
Yeah.
Okay? Why are you able to use that luxury tax money on your payroll, and then basically all the rest of your money you just put in your pocket? Like, your luxury tax money, my luxury tax money that I give you should be a percentage of your payroll. So if I give you if you get $50 million from your luxury tax, your payroll should have to be 120. Like, you should have to come out of your pocket with $70 million.
Yeah. I mean,
to me, that's the way you solve that. And and I agree. There's a lot of teams that figure it out. I mean, we can win 80 games with a $110 million payroll, or we can win 74 games with a $70 million payroll and put $40 million in our pocket. That's what's going on right now with all these. So there's a lot of teams that are taking the approach of the Pirates, which is, you know what? Why spend the extra 20 or 30 or $40 million when we can put it in our pockets and be mediocre anyway?
So you're saying that there should be a salary floor, and then whatever you get back in luxury money should go beyond that $50 million.
No,
I
think honestly, once you figure out the number that you're giving in terms of the revenue sharing, whatever that number is, it should be a percentage of your payroll. In other words, if we're giving you $50 million, you should have to come up with 70 yourself and have $120 million. That should be your minimum payroll.
Okay.
I
get it. So whatever you're like, there should be a percentage where it equals out to being a certain.
Because if I'm a big owner and I'm paying you $50 million, and then I see it was only $60 million, like, You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Why am I supplementing you?
But on the flip side, that team's going to stink, and they're not going to be a competitor.
Yeah, but the point is, you're making lots of money. Why am I paying you?
I think a lot of fans are frustrated, really, right now because they haven't spent a dime of that money that they traded away. So it's a $70 million payroll, but there's $20 million that they don't have that they haven't even gone out and tried to get. Yeah, they signed a guy today, Daniel Neva. To a minor league contract.
Here's the thing. If you look at their payroll, if they still had McCutchen and they still had Garrett Cole, they could add a pitcher like a Lance Lynn and a player at third base like
how about the guy that just Todd Frazier?
Okay,
yeah.
And then I'm not saying necessarily him, but I'm saying, and their payroll, I figured it out, would still only be about $112 million, and they would be much better than they are right now.
They would be a competitive team,
right,
a team that would
because now all of a sudden your rotation is Cole, Tyon, Lance Lynn, Nova, and then Trevor Williams. That's now all of a sudden that's your rotation. Your outfield is really good. Obviously, you got McCutchen back, and you filled your third base situation. That's a team that could compete for the wild card. But they went the other way. They said, well, you know what, maybe that team could compete for the wild card, but if we go the other way, you know what, we'll still be a 75 to 77 win team, and we'll save a lot of money.
And by doing it that way, they could essentially offered McCutchen that one-year deal and keep him around for what is that, $20 million? 14. Yeah. And, I mean, so
that's what I'm saying.
If another team wanted to take him,
if they still had him and Cole.
But I'm saying beyond that, if they wanted to keep him. So.
Well, then, and even if they lose him, they lose him.
They would still get a compensatory pick
this
back.
idea where you got to always have to get something back for your free agents that are leaving, I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, it's frustrating. All right, let's go out to Clint out in where are you? Clint out in Altoona. How you doing, Clint?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's actually saying what I was going to ask you about. Do you think the Pirates dropped the ball on not signing Frazier? I mean, I think he went to the Mets, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they dropped the ball. I guess they're banking on this Colin Moran guy. You know, I'd still like to see him here. Hey, Clint, I appreciate the call. I mean,
okay, thank you.
You know, yeah, they dropped the ball. When you look at the whole landscape of things now, they should have kept these guys, like you said, and made a run. Maybe signed a Todd Frazier for $7.5 million.
Well, and again, it doesn't necessarily have to be Frazier because Frazier's a righty. In PNC Park, you'd rather have a lefty with some power. Obviously, I get all that. But my point is, that's the kind of guy you wanted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 20.
Now you have to
You
find
mean to tell me adding 27 home runs and whatever into your lineup now all of a sudden, and then you bring back Kutch and his 25 or 27 home runs, and now all of a sudden you've got those two and Bell who's probably going to hit 20. Now all of a sudden you've got the middle of your lineup people have to worry about.
Would you change your thoughts, or would you think maybe differently if they go out and if they would sign Gonzalez at a bottom basement kind of deal? Just to get him here for 1 or 2 years.
Carlos Gonzalez?
Yeah. Just hear me out. I know that's not realistic, but hey, maybe no one signs him, and we're already a week into spring training, and he just wants to go play, and they get him for what, $10 million a year or something for 1 year, just for 1 year. So now all of a sudden, you might get some optimism.
No, I think once you traded Garrett Cole, it was over. In terms of competing for a playoff spot, I just think it's over. Everybody here, loves to bag on Garrett Cole. He's not an ace. He's not an ace. Okay, go through Major League and the National League and find me how many pitchers in the last 3 years have gone 200 innings or more twice. I'd love to know what the number is.
Yeah,
if it's more than 5, I'd be shocked. And Garrett Cole's one of them. Go through and find 190 or more strikeouts twice in the last 3 years. How many guys didn't fit that profile?
Yeah, he didn't have the bats too with him, behind him. So, he wins 12 games. The record doesn't look good. Maybe the numbers don't look good, but I definitely think he's an ace on just about every team out there. All right, we're going to take a break. Back with more of your phone calls, some of your tweets coming up next Thursday.